Decatur Central All Sport Passes are available on our online ticket store. They are $85 for adults. All MSD of Decatur Township students are admitted to high school and middle school events for free with their student ID. Decatur Central High School, the athletic department, and administration greatly appreciate parents keeping a close eye on their children during tonight's contest. Your support as parents in this matter is greatly appreciated. All students should be seated in the bleachers in Section C unless at the restrooms or concession stand. During tonight's contest, only adults will be permitted to exit the gates and re-enter. Please be aware that the areas on the first row of the bleachers without seats are designated as handicapped areas for wheelchair patrons only. Please do not block these areas in any way. Decatur Central Football Senior Night. On behalf of the Decatur Central Athletic Department and the Decatur Central Men's Football Program, we would like to thank our 2025 football seniors and their families. These athletes have shown commitment and dedication to our school and our program over the last 4 years. That's very much appreciated. We're Decatur proud to have them as leaders of our Hawk athletic family. Our first senior this evening, number 1, Pharrell Carter. He's escorted by his mom, Ashley Dodd, his brother, Phoenix Carter, his dad, Farron Carter, his sister, Anna Carter, his grandparents, Catherine and Antonio Carter, his uncle, Courtney Dodd, and his cousins, Carter and Chandler Dodd. Our next senior, number 2, Braylon Morris. He's escorted by his parents, Lanisha, Jasmine, and Brandon. His siblings, Brandon, Samaj, Bryson, Braden, Rayshawn, Rhea, Reagan, his aunts, Ronnie and Bailey, his grandfather, Donald, and his uncle, Brandon. There you are. Next is number 3, Chris Hill Jr. He's escorted by his mom, Melissa, his dad, Chris, his brothers, Eli and Liam, his sister, Faith, and his grandparents. Next up, number 4, Michael Campbell. He's escorted by his parents, Marvin and Tracy Campbell, his brother, Malik Campbell, and his nana, Karen Boone. Our next senior is number 7, Casimir Hicks. He's escorted by his parents, Keith and Kim Hicks, Kevin, his brothers, Caleb and Keenan, and his sister, Maya. Our next senior, number 10, Carson Eisen. He's escorted by his dad, Chad, his mom, Allie, his stepdad, Ryan, and his siblings, Colton, Mackenzie, Macy, and Cole, and Giovanna. Our next senior, number 12, Bo Polston. He is escorted by his mom, Leslie Nation, his dad, Dustin Polston, his grandpa, Doug Polston, and family. Old Grandpa Polston down there, huh? I haven't seen that guy since. Our next senior is number 13, Amari Graves. He is escorted by Tiffany and Preston. And some others. Hardy. He is escorted by Tiffany Ackles, Desmond Ackles, Robert Hardy, Tori Hardy, Tremaine Hardy, and Mrs. Allen. Oh, there's a Mrs. Allen. Hey, Mrs. Allen. How are you, lady? Senior number 19, Landon Hammond. He's escorted by his parents, Jason and Brandy Hammond, and his brother, Aiden. Appreciate you. Our next senior, number 22, Braden Smith. He's escorted by his dad, Michael Smith, his mom, Jacqueline Smith, and his sister, Bristol Smith. Dude, Bristol Smith is the funnest. Senior number 23, Jalen Leaf. He's escorted by his mom, Sierra Leaf, his dad, Randy Tubbs, and his brother, TJ Tubbs. Our next senior, number 25, David Isesely. He is escorted by his mom, Rachel, his sister, and the rest of his family. Next up is number 48, John Vier Shikulu. He's the son of Michael Bazagure and Julian Vumalia, escorted this evening by Kyle and Callie Enright. Our next senior, number 53, Mason Miller. He's escorted by his mom, Gina Miller, his dad, Toby Miller, and his little brother, Owen Miller. Yeah. I went to elementary. Our next senior, number 54, Caden Capps. He's escorted by Jason Capps, Amanda Capps, and Glenda Snow. '56, Alex Serber. He's escorted by his parents, Brian and Sarah Serber, his sister, Blakely Serber, and his grandma, Teresa Serber, and the rest of his family. Cerbera. Our next senior, number 57, Caden Cole. He's escorted by Chris Cole, Riley Cole, Peyton Cole, Addison Cole, Noble Thompson, and Grayson Lagos. Number 63, Noah Gilbreth. He is escorted by Nicole Stump, Evan Stump, Brooklyn Stump, and Daniel Gilbreth. Oh, this is an easy one. I like Bobby Eastis right. Number 66, Bobby Eastis. He is escorted by Bob and Cindy Eastis. Why can't they all be like that? Number 71, Donovan McFarland. He's escorted by his parents, Walter and Kelly McFarland. Number 76, Robert Taylor Jr. He is escorted by his mom, Nigel Booker, his stepdad, Taquan Booker, Jasper Tayon, Taquan, Kaizan, Shanette, Brandy, and Ayla. Okay. It went from last names to all of a sudden. Our next senior, number 77, Tyler Cooper. He's escorted by his mom, Leslie Cooper, his dad, Kevin Rubish, his grandma, Dewana Cox, his uncle, Harmon Cooper, his cousin, Charlotte Cooper, and Miss Joy. Evening manager, Cameron Tharp. She's escorted by her mom, Andrea Thompson, her dad, Dustin Thompson, and her sister, Taylor Thompson. That's cute. I like that. Well, that went all right, right? I thought, except for I said 37 instead of 57 or whatever I said.
Messed up on
So,
serve.
there we go, serves. Put him at like a defensive back number. Ladies and gentlemen, one more big round of applause for our 2025 football seniors. There we go, man. Collector's item. Almost 4 championship seniors.
A student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Alrighty, well, good evening, online sports fans. How are you folks doing tonight? Well, I hope you're doing good at least. I am Bryson Cunningham, of course, joined here tonight by...
Hey, how you doing tonight, Bryson? How's it going?
I'm doing great. How are you tonight, sir?
All right. Well, it's a great night for a ball game, so going to round out the regular season, and then we're going to get ready for sectional play.
Of course, and going into this game, Franklin stands at 4-4, Decatur Central at 6-2. Alrighty, well, let's try that one last time. Of course, my name is Bryson Cunningham. I'm joined here today by...
Bob Del Rosa. Great to be back here with you, Bryson. Going to play some good football tonight. It's a great night for it. It's senior night. So I think the Hawks are getting ready to roll into the postseason, so I think we'll be looking at a good game tonight.
Yeah, and of course, you speak upon the postseason. Franklin sitting at 4-4 on the year, and Decatur Central sitting at 6-2. You know, it's one of those games. Decatur's on a 6-game win streak, coming off their first 2 losses of the season, coming from both non-conference play from Avon and New Pal, and then everybody in the conference so far, they are undefeated.
Right. So, it's a good wave to be riding right now. Obviously they're going to do very well when it comes to nominations for all conference players and everything. And, so that's a plus. But I think it's just the fact that they're going to ride the momentum into the postseason. If I understand it right, they have a week off, and then they come back and they'll start sectional play on Halloween night. And I think they're playing here at home, if I have my information right. So you can't ask for much more than that. So I think it'll be a good game to warm up into the playoffs, and we'll see how the Hawks come out tonight.
Yeah, and both teams coming off of wins in the following week or the past weeks. Franklin defeated Greenwood 31-14. Decatur Central defeating Perry Meridian 42-0. Obviously, both riding high off of wins right now. And in the division, though, Decatur Central is running it.
Yeah, they own it. It's theirs to. Even not trying to be pessimistic, but even if they drop tonight's game, they're still going to be ahead in the conference. I think you just want to play good, solid football tonight. You want to take care of your best players and everything like that. If they jump out to a big lead, who knows? Maybe Coach Enright might get some of the younger guys in just to get some experience. But again, I think that call it a bye week if that's what you want to call it. Give everybody a chance to rest up, get healthy, So when they come back, they'll be 100%.
Yeah, so the last time these two teams met was October 18th of 2024. Decatur Central taking that game 35-3 with a few predictions tonight. I kind of tallied those up for you. All the predictions have Decatur Central at least taking this 42-14 tonight. Obviously, not to be pessimistic or anything. I believe both teams are great. We'll just see who comes out. Obviously, like I say, every single game, that first drive matters both offensively and defensively. And, it just shows. It shows the character, shows how much you really want the game, even if it is the last, regular season game.
Yeah, well, and I also think tonight they're going to come out with intensity. This is senior night for some of these guys. Even if they get down to Lucas Oil, this is the last. Because we'll see if how they get. We know Bo's going to play at the next level and that kind of thing. But, for some of these guys, this will be the last time that they play and they play together. So, and some of these guys have probably been together for a long time. So, it's going to be exciting. They're going to be amped up, ready to go, and look forward to it.
This Decatur Central team, multiple D1 offers, multiple D1 players. It's just a lot, as you can see Decatur Central here getting veered to run out of the tunnel. Joined by, of course, the marching band, as always. These folks putting in work day in, day out, every single day to put on shows for us here during halftime, before the game, and when they go out and show up their competition. So if you guys would please go show them some love and support as well, as their seasons are also coming. Please do so. But back to it. As you can see, Decatur Central running out here ready for another physical game of football tonight. And obviously, like you said, some of these guys go into the next level, but for a lot of other guys, a lot of other seniors, this will be the last time they play together, and for some, last time they even touch the field.
Right. So, emotions will be running high. I mean, that's great, as long as they can, keep it under control. And I think you're just going to see a good game tonight. Fundamental, I think you called it last week. It was a second-half game. They came out and opened it up and ended up with the shutout. So I think you look a lot of the same, and I'm just looking forward to the game tonight.
And, again, one of the biggest things to remember, as they've been playing like it ever since the first two games of the season, Decatur Central is still the defending state champions. Obviously, 5A state champions last year, moving them up to 6A, playing tougher conferences, playing tougher teams like Cathedral, Carmel, a bunch of these Lawrence teams. They're all playing well, and Decatur Central hoping to meet some of these guys in the playoffs, knock them off, and go right back to Lucas Oil where they were, making it their third appearance in 3 years.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great streak right there in itself. And again, Coach Enright has done a great job of building the program and getting talent. Being at the middle school, I've seen some of the 8th graders that will transition on up, and so he'll have a good base. And then those guys that will step up to become seniors, they'll take the reins of leadership and just keep the momentum program going.
Yeah, and you say that Coach Enright he's been here for 10 years now, and he has a winning record throughout those 10 years. He is in total 87-29. So he has a huge record of winning. As you can see, all the Decatur Central seniors walking out tonight as the captains. And I mean, you look at this shot here. It is a big graduating class, and a lot of these guys are seniors.
Right.
You got people like Chris Hill, Bull Poston, you got Casimir Hicks, Braylon Morris, Michael Campbell, Caden Cole, Tyler Cooper, Mason Miller. All of these guys out here tonight. This is almost, dare I say, the best team that Decatur Central has put together in a really long time.
Right. And you hope that they take that into sectional play and they can get through that sectional round, because once you do that, you make your own destiny, whether or not you're going to get downtown and get to play for all the marbles. So I think they're gonna come in tonight. They're gonna set the tone, and take charge of the game, and they'll walk out here with another victory, putting them to 7-2, and not really much more you can ask for that.
Yeah, and again, going back to what I said about this being like the best team that Decatur Central has assembled, 2018, Decatur Central makes it to the state championship, loses to New Pal. In 2023, Decatur Central makes it back to the state championship, losing to Fort Wayne Snyder. Obviously, them coming off of that chip on their shoulder, where a lot of these guys going from sophomore players in the state championship. They took it their junior year, took that heart and dedication over the last couple of months that they had, took it, went back to the state championship, beat Warsaw. They are now the defending 5A state champions. Now moved up as seniors for the first time, playing in 6A. Decatur Central obviously seen some of these opponents before they were moved up. Teams like Perry, 6A opponents. Perry may be one of the smaller schools in 6A, but they've seen 6A play, and they know what they're ready for.
Yep. All right, so here we go. Everybody's out on the field, so let's have a great game tonight.
As you can see, Jackson Doney getting ready to kick it off for Decatur Central. So that kick is off and going to be inbounded there at about the 10. He's going to bring it out and tackle it early down at about the 20. So Decatur Central starting defense, you got number 56, Alex Serber. Number 57, Chris Gerveris. Number 52, Jordan Shanks. Number 8, Colton Eisen. Number 4, Michael Campbell. Number 22, Braden Smith. Number 3, Chris Hill. Number 2, Braylon Morris. Number 0, Hunter Harvey. Number 7, Casimir Hicks. And number 1, Pharrell Carter. So as Decatur Central's defense gets out here, like I've been saying all year round, that first drive on both sides of the ball matter.
Right. Well, they came out and they flew down the field to cover the kickoff, and they were hyped. So I think that's the way they're going to play tonight.
I'm ready to watch another great game of football. It feels like football weather as that ball's going to be handed off there. It's going to be taken right upfield, and he's going to be taken down at about let's see where they call him down at here.
Looks like about the 27, the 28.
So something to keep in mind is Decatur Central's defense has they've been on point this year. They've been firing on all cylinders ever since those first two out of conference regular season games. Decatur Central's defense has been one mind, one body, and has been putting that to use here.
Yeah,
that ball is snapped. It's going to be handed off there, and he's going to be stopped for no gain.
Great. Just a way to cover up that middle of the line, and not really much there.
So another thing to keep in mind, Decatur Central's run defense has been absolutely spectacular this year, taking teams like New Pal's running backs and Whiteland's running backs, who are incredibly run-heavy teams, and to stop their running backs for merely 15-ish yards the entire game. Michael Campbell in motion there as that ball is snapped. Going to be handed off once more, and he's going to meet Hunter Harvey there, taken down for maybe about a gain of 1.
Well, I think Franklin was trying to, they were testing the waters, seeing if they can establish a run game. And, again, like you said, Hawks defense shut them down, so they're punting now.
So, again, there's going to be a flag on the play that may be on Decatur Central. See what they say here as that ball's going to be grabbed there by Pharrell Carter.
As he trying to turn the
corner, and he just decides to run out of bounds. So we'll see what the flag is here, see what this ref says.
Oh, it's against Franklin.
Alrighty, so Franklin making a little bit of a mental error there and costing them a few extra yards.
So, you know, that as you say that, something that hopefully they kind of shook out, or they'll shake out this week. Decatur had a couple of mental breakdowns a couple of times, so we'll see how they come off the ball.
Yeah, so Decatur Central's biggest thing last week were all the penalties that they had. Obviously looking to make that as a change here tonight as Bull Polston, the new Decatur Central all-time passing touchdown record holder, snaps that ball.
There he goes.
He handed off to Pharrell Carter, going to hit a field, going to hit it right upfield, hit a little bit in stride, and he's going to be taken out at about the 30. So great first yardage there. Gain of 20.
Moves him down to the 30. I mean, the line just opened up that hole, and Carter right through it. So you can't ask for much more than that.
Talk to now the second time all-time leading touchdown passer in Decatur Central history, Bryce Jefferson today, as he's going to be just stopped there for no gain. So I talked to Bryce Jefferson today. Obviously, you know, he's very happy for Bo. Been working with Bo for the last 3 years, and he does obviously believe that record should be his. Bryce Jefferson playing 3 years here at Decatur Central, breaking it at 62. Bo Polston now holds it at 63. Looking to see what Decatur Central's offense can do here tonight, and obviously they proved that they can already open up a hole for that running back to get through.
So you got Carter out here wide. Hands
Ball's
off.
going to be handed off there to Hunter Harvey, who's going to find himself a little bit of hole. Run a man over, and he's going to be taken down at about the 18.
So here we go. I mean, they're just starting to push the ball up the field. Just take your time, move it up. Try to stay in those third and short kind of things, and looking at a first down inside the red zone.
Yeah, and like I've been saying, like for the last, I don't know how many years, these first drives matter, and right now Decatur Central's showing.
There it is, right there.
The ball's going to be passed by Bo, caught there by Hunter Harvey, taken down at about the 5. So Decatur Central marching downfield at about mid-field, started in their own territory a little bit right there, and Pharrell Carter and Hunter Harvey with a little bit of Bo Polston magic upfield at the 5-yard line for a Hawks first down.
So here we go. You got Carson Ison out here on the wide out. Here we go.
And that one's going to be handed off there to Hunter Harvey, who's going to push himself forward, and it's going to give no gain.
Hunter Harvey, the ball carrier. Second down and goal from the 3-yard line.
And it looked like that inside trap that they ran to the right. This time they turned around and run it to the left. It's there. It'll open up.
It's something you don't want to give up on yet. Obviously, it's very, very early in this game. Pull a few tricks out of the bag, see what you can work with, and then keep it hidden there, as that ball's going to be
he keeps
it off, and it's going to be out of bounds. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line for Decatur Central. It's time to slow down a little bit here as Decatur Central march down. Obviously, they're a little happy they're down here this early. Take a little bit of a breather, understand where you're at, and go from there. Don't try and rush a touchdown. If not needed, use that clock to your advantage. The clock is always your best friend. So Polston here in the I formation. It's going to be a little pitch there to Carter, who's going to be right in there for a Decatur Central touchdown. So Pharrell Carter, who had 3 touchdowns last week, Now getting in for another one tonight, as Decatur Central takes the early lead 6-0.
I mean, you pretty much can't ask for a better first opening drive than that. I mean, they, like you said, about the 50-yard line midfield and just marched it right down. I think, only one incomplete pass in that series, so.
As Decatur Central's looking to go for 2 here, puts a man back in motion, and
we got a flag on the
flag
play.
there as Bo Polston's going to
Bo
take that
get
one
in, but we'll
there.
see what's going to happen.
We'll see what they decide to call here tonight.
Probably illegal procedure.
So that one's going to be illegal there. Illegal chip by Decatur Central. So they're going to give them that. They're going to give them replay of the second or the 2-point attempt.
Right. So I'm going to come from about the 7 or the 8, 5-yard penalty, and with Campbell and I think that's
Campbell and
Harvey in the backfield.
Carter in motion here, and there's going to be another flag.
Okay, now here's where we got to kind of.
Like I was just saying. So a false start by the offense, negating more yards. Like I was just saying, you have to be patient. So Decatur Central will send Jackson Doney and the kicking team out here to go ahead and just take that 1-point conversion instead of the 2-point. But like I was just saying, you have to be patient. You have to understand that you can't rush it. I know you're excited to be down here, and you know you're excited to be up early. You have to understand the clock and have to understand that you just need to be patient and wait for that snap. As that kick is up, it's going to be no good.
Right.
So Decatur Central staying at 6 points, and that'll bring out the Decatur Central kicking team, which will lead into the Grizzly Cub offense.
Well,
So first drive between both teams. How you feeling tonight?
Well, I think the Hawks did a great job on offense, just pushing the ball down, kind of broke down there at the end. Defense needs to stay up. They need to play, the 2 quarters here and hold on to the halftime, and I think we probably see another good game.
Yeah, and again, one of the biggest things to keep in mind is Decatur Central did take out their starters late in the 3rd, early in the 4th maybe, last game. So obviously Coach Enright sharing the wealth there, if you will.
Yeah, I think he's looking, hopefully, if he can jump out to a big lead, 28-35, then maybe you'll see some of the younger guys get some experience, get some playing time.
And even Decatur Central's 2nd and 3rd string keeping it held down last week as they were able to keep Perry scoreless, and Decatur Central takes that shutout. So Jackson Doney, kick is up and inbounded there at about the 13, and he's going to be taken down there at about the 25.
Lots of blue shirts. That's what you like to see.
Yeah, and of course Decatur Central wearing their championship blue attire tonight. One of my favorite attires personally. I love how the way the blue looks, and I love that we mix it with gold.
So again, they're pretty consistent here, keeping them inside the 30. Looks like they're about the same spot they were on their first drive.
So Grayson Betts here getting ready to take the snap.
Okay. Not much there.
Oh, well,
That's great. Good coverage. So I'm not really sure, but I can't tell if Betts there just isn't ready to throw the ball yet. I mean, so
something you definitely want to kind of warm up for a little bit, if you will. Just got to understand that Decatur Central's passing defense is just as good as that rushing defense. You have to be comfortable with it. Have to understand where it goes. So 2nd and 10 here for the Franklin Central Grizzly Cubs as that ball is snapped, and he's going to get around the defense a little bit here. Try to cut back inside, taking out about the 30, maybe the 31. Tackle there by Braylon Morris.
So I think the secondary's doing a good job. The linebackers are stepping up. You've got to respect the run first and make sure that you're not seeing some kind of misdirection or run-pass option there. Here he comes, number 22 on the blitz. There it is. Right. As long as
there, taken down to the 35. So that pass there completed to Cole Bowker.
And again, they come up short. So defense does their job again. And Franklin's going to kick it away.
So Decatur Central's offense keeping that calm, and Decatur Central also keeping time of that clock management, as there has been about 7 minutes taking off the clock, but only a minute and a half was taken off of that last drive. So that just tells you the incomplete passes that were given last, or the incompletions and the stops from last drive.
Not sure if we got a mix-up on the personnel or what, but we're...
As Michael Campbell's going to run off the field here. Maybe there was one too many on the field, as there goes Casimir Hicks as well, leaving Braylon Morris and Pharrell Carter at the top of the mix there. And in come a few more people, as this ball and the clock will be stopped until the head referee says otherwise. Also out comes Amari Graves.
Not sure what the confusion is.
May have been just trying to get some people in there who were just confused. And that punt's going to be away.
It's going to dribble out of bounds.
It's going to lay there at about the 39, maybe about the half point of the 39-yard line.
So, again, here we go. We're going to, hopefully just going to push it down the field. Don't take any unnecessary chances or risks, and just play some good fundamental football. Get the ball, make sure everybody's got their blocking assignments, and that, they can open up those holes. And if they can do that, just, Carter and Morris can bust some big runs here.
It looks like Braylon Morris is going to lead the drive and take quarterback for this one. Nobody in the backfield. Sends a man in motion. That's Casimir Hicks, who's going to pass out. Pitch, and he's just going to be stopped for a loss of about 2 there.
Now you got to make sure you pick up all the blocks there, and I'm sure that's exactly what Coach Enright is telling him.
So, again, I like what Decatur Central's been doing. They've realized as they took the time to, when Braylon Morris was playing starting quarterback, as Bo Polston was dealing with injury, they liked what they saw. Now they're running a 2-quarterback personnel, even 3 sometimes, getting a little bit of Eli Hill in there and letting the 2 switch off on drives. As that ball is snapped, going to be a fake handoff there, as Braylon Morris just keeps it up and is going to get about, again, a 5 there.
So looking at
a 6.
The Wildcat there, just direct snap to Morris, and he just turns it on the Jets and runs right up the middle. So, the fact that he's being able to do that tells you that, the line's picking people up and they're moving people out of the way.
And Wildcats something you just don't ever know because Braylon Morris can both run and pass this ball.
Right.
So
there's that
little inside flip there to Pharrell Carter, who's going to find himself a little hole, and that is going to be brought up to about the 50, maybe the 51.
Picks up the first down.
And that is going to be a first down for the Decatur Central Hawks.
That was a great little stutter step by him, too. He let it set up in front of him, and he was able to pick up the first down.
So Bo Paulson going to come back out here and play quarterback now for the Decatur Central offense.
So you get the first down, hey, this might be the one where you just kind of go for it and see if you can go long with it. Morris right there behind him.
As he's going to do a handoff there. Ball's going to be out. Recovered there by Franklin.
All right, so
Blake Smith on the recovery there as that one was handed off to Jalen Leith, who just couldn't keep a hold of that football,
right.
giving the Grizzly Cubs the. We're going to get you a replay there. As that ball just came out.
Yeah, he just lost control
Jalen
of
Leith
it.
couldn't keep control of that ball, giving the Grizzly Cubs the ball on the Decatur Central side of the field.
Yeah, good thing Bo was there to make the tackle, so give him a credit right there. So here's the best position of the night for Franklin. See what they can capitalize on.
Ball is going to be snapped there, handed off. Find himself a little bit of hole. Get about a gain of 3 or 4 there. Hunter Harvey on that tackle, and Chris Banks tackled together. So Decatur Central obviously keeping themselves composed, keeping themselves together, and getting ready for another night of physical football. Feels great. So, wonderful football weather going into October and November. As that ball's going to be snapped here.
Nice.
And he's going to be met by a plethora of Hawks. As he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage, negating about 2 or 3 yards there. So just a nest of Hawks there. Was met. Lost a few yards there.
We'll have to figure out what a group of Hawks is called. So, again, here you go. You've got them in a long situation as long as secondary can keep them in front of them. That'll be another 3 and out. That'll be great. Franklin man in motion. Here he comes, dropping back.
Ball's going to be caught there.
That's it. Good job. Keep it in front of him.
So that'll bring another 4 and out for Perry, but it looks like they may get a little risky here. It's 4th and 2. It'd stay out there.
Well, here we go. Let's see what Coach Call has up his sleeve. All right, now here's where the defense has to sit still. They just have to watch the ball. Watch the ball.
Man in motion here. They're going to be looking.
They got him out. There we go.
Flushed out. And Decatur Central forces a turnover on downs, sacking the quarterback.
So there it is. That
was Alex Serber there on the tackle.
So secondary coverage forces him out of the pocket, and Hawks get the ball on downs. All right, so deja vu all over again. Here he is about midfield, like they did on the opening drive, and pushed it down. You got Carter out here. I can't see who's in the slot. There he goes. Okay, Hicks in motion. Quick screen out there. Gets outside, but can't get loose.
So Decatur Central now on Perry's side of the field.
So now it's just a matter of seeing if Coach Enright can come up with the right play. Okay, you like this 2nd and 5, second and 4.
So snap taken there.
Holy
Quick
cow.
screen pass out once more, as that pass is going to be sent there to Pharrell Carter. So a 3rd and 3 for Decatur Central now.
I'm not sure. Maybe it was just me, but it looked like everybody froze there on the Franklin side, and they didn't know what was coming.
Look like it. We'll see what the refs say, as they're going to give Decatur Central that yardage. Yes, everybody froze. Maybe a little bit of confusion there, not knowing what the play was. That could have been a lot worse for Decatur Central, or sorry, for Franklin, had Pharrell Carter broke loose there.
Right. I can't see.
Ball going to be snapped there. Bo Polson looking for a
rolls out.
pass.
There it is.
Got there Casimir Hicks, who's
Throw
going
it
to be
out.
taken out there at about the 30, maybe the 31.
Right at, got into the flat. Nice play call right there. Pick up the first down.
And that'll be a Hawks first down.
Your Hawks will have first and down from their Franklin community 29-yard line.
So from the 29-yard line. So Decatur Central rushing down the field here and kind of keeping in their headspace, as it's going to be a false start there on Decatur Central. Going to back them up.
He was just in a hurry to get to his block. That's all it was.
And while that may be a bad thing for Decatur Central to move back, it shows the dedication he has to his quarterback, trying to get there and to protect him really quick.
Yeah.
So Bo Polson running back out there, letting his offense know that, hey, it's time to go. Let's get this play running. Forget about the last, penalty, and let's get going. Snap taken there. Going to be looking right down the sideline. He's got
Oh, he got
Carson
loose
Ison there, who's
Nice
going to be
job.
taken down there at about the, let's see what they call him here.
Pick up of 8 on the play will bring up 2nd down and 2.
So Carson, a senior this year here for Decatur Central, as his little brother has one more year left, and Colton Ison, who plays the defensive side of the ball, and he's also on the field right now helping block for that offensive line, playing a little bit of tight end maybe too.
Look at that.
As that ball's going to be kept there by Polston. It's going to be taken, and he's going to be down at about the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. So wonderful blocking there by Decatur Central's offensive line. Wonderful block there by Colton Ison on that middle linebacker.
It'll be first and goal from the
And just like you said, they just rolled him. They just rolled right in front of their quarterback, let him up the field.
So that may be the last play of the first quarter. Decatur Central with a 6-0 lead, giving these guys a little bit of a break.
Yeah, they'll let the clock wind down.
After 1 quarter, the score, Decatur Central 6, Franklin Community 0.
So while we have a little bit of a second here, letting these guys catch their breaths, DCHS Live would like to thank and give a special shout out to the Papa John's for providing the broadcast crew with enough pizza for tonight's game. Located just down the road from Decatur Central High School, the Papa John's at 7105 Kentucky Avenue and Canby Road donated enough pizza to feed our entire broadcast crew free of charge. Their support helps foster students' learning of valuable broadcast skills. If you would like to get some pizza for yourself, they've asked us to mention a deal they currently have. DCHS Live viewers can get 25% off regular menu price pizza with code BX25OFF. Again, the code for 25% off pizza is BX25OFF. We thank you for their continued support of DCHS Live.
Thanks to Papa John's. Appreciate their support.
That has been a continued support here for, I believe, about 3 years, maybe 4, and every time they don't disappoint us. So thank you to Papa John's for sponsoring us and all of our other sponsors such as Applebee's the DC Barbershop, all of those places helping foster and helping bring attention to DCHS broadcasting. As sad to say, but next year I'm no longer going to be here.
Well,
spent 4 years here behind here up in this booth, and now it's finally time for somebody else to take that charge. And
congratulations to you.
So, we win state, it'll be emotional for me too.
There you go. Did you get to call the game last year?
I got to call the game last year in 2023. They didn't want me to because I was fresh, but understood. Last year got to call it with my man Jason Shanzel down here, who's now taking a new role. And Decatur Central going to take that snap. Ball Polston's going to keep it himself. He's going to barrel roll his way in.
Yes,
that'll be a touchdown for Decatur Central. Ball Polston. So a touchdown there for Decatur Central. Bull Polston keeping the ball himself and running that one right through the Franklin defense.
So came back with it off the fumble, got it back, made up for it with 6 points.
So they got Jalen Leaf back there in the backfield with Bull Polston. Carter on the near side of your screen, man in motion as Carson Eisen is in the far side.
Get around the corner, and he's in. There you go.
That'll be in. So Casimir Hicks on the 2-point conversion as Decatur Central takes a 14-0 lead with 11:54 left to go here in the second quarter.
Uh-oh, here we go. The new lights are on here. Little showmanship tonight with the new lighting system.
And Decatur Central's been using these kind of lights since last year, and honestly, I'm enjoying that. We're going to get you a replay here of that touchdown for us as Bull Polston's going to keep it himself there. Obviously, you see he barrels right through that Franklin defense.
Right.
Gets himself right in there. They were on about the 3 or the 4 yard line.
Just ran off in between the guard and the tackle. So those guys there, it looks like both sides of the line are just opening up the holes, so that's what you want all night long.
Yeah, and you want to make sure that your team is running an offense that everybody knows, that the line knows that they can hold and open up a hole there for anybody trying to run through. As Decatur Central's been a really run-heavy team this year, whether it's a quarterback or a handoff. Not a lot of passes this year, but still love to see it when it happens. So Jackson Doney set to kick off here to that Franklin special teams. So, I talk about passing. Bull Polston last week was 9 for 13, 182 yards. And, of course, the 2 touchdowns will put him as the all-time record holder for passing touchdowns. Braylon Morris came in and went 3 for 4 for 37 yards as that kick's going to be kicked off, taken in there at about the 15. Going to be met pretty quickly here, taken down at about the 23. And obviously the biggest thing to keep in mind from last week, Pharrell Carter had 3 touchdowns on the ground. And, that's just something you love to see. Obviously, as that kid graduates this year, he's going to Eastern Michigan to play college.
Great.
So you got a few guys here committed. Obviously, people like Casimir Hicks, who's going to IU, Pharrell Carter, Eastern Michigan. You have Austin P., which is where Alex Serber's going, and, of course, Bull Polston going to Toledo. So that ball's going to be snapped there. He's going to be in a wildcat formation as he's going to be met quick there by Michael Campbell. And an assist tackle there by Braden Smith.
Tackle for a loss by Michael Campbell. Over on 2nd down and 12.
So a 2nd and 12 there for Franklin's offense. And that's definitely somebody to keep an eye on, as Michael Campbell has at least a sack a game all season. And it's just something you love to see personally.
Right. Well, as you were saying, last week, looks like everybody added something to the win.
Ball's going to be snapped there. And there's going to be another wildcat met there by Braylon Morris, Michael Campbell.
You got to like the swarming defense. That's exactly what you got to do. Now you got them in a 3rd and 11, 3rd and 12, and you know they're going to have to throw the ball.
This has been something that Decatur Central's been really good at in keeping the Franklin offense behind the line most of the night. So that ball's going to be snapped there.
It is.
And he's going to step up in the pocket. Ball's going to be deflected and incomplete. So another 3 and out for Franklin as Decatur Central is getting ready to send their punt team back out there.
I think the Franklin receiver was looking for a flag. He didn't get it. So, like you said, they do the job and force them into a punting situation. Just stay off there you go. Stay off the kicker. Oop, kind of misjudged that one. Got to bounce. Here he comes. He's got it.
So decided to see what he wanted to do there.
Yeah, I don't know if he was just trying to.
Your Hawks will take over 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line.
I think he waited a little too long to try to fake him out.
A little too much time, and obviously that one came back to bite him a little bit there.
Yeah.
So Decatur Central in their own territory.
Looks like they're about the 18-yard line. Deepest they've been all night, so we'll see how they.
Braylon Morris out there at quarterback.
All right, so you don't have to get it all back at once. Just move it up, keep the chains moving.
So a ball's going to be snapped there, kept there by Braylon Morris, who's just going to be met there by his own line and some Franklin players, and he's going to lose a couple of yards.
So now, again, you need to get part of it back. You still got 2 downs to get closer.
Obviously, clock not being a huge thing other than the play clock, as there is still 9 minutes left to go here in the second quarter.
Nope, didn't get it off. Going the wrong way, guys, so we
lose a yard on the first one and another loss of.
Or did he get the timeout?
That will be a timeout, actually. So Decatur Central, seeing that they weren't going to get that off and understanding. So far, what do you think of tonight's game?
Yeah, I mean, probably except for the fumble, they're probably playing a pretty good game. They just got to make sure that they just kind of got to settle down a little bit. And I think everybody's excited to be here and just got to shake out the cobwebs and just play their game. But again, you've already got a 14-point lead, and Franklin can't seem to get anything going. So as long as that's the case, 14-0, it's still a W, and that's what you're looking for.
So pass out there to Pharrell Carter, who's going to go up there, and there's going to be a pickup there.
Looking at 3rd and 6, so. But Coach has got his bag of tricks. I think he can probably pull something out here to pick up the first down.
And another thing to keep in mind, like I've been saying a lot, I feel like Decatur Central is that second half team. So the score could be 14-0 going into halftime. Finishing game could be, 56-0. Decatur Central always having those bigger pep talks in the locker room. So Casimir Hicks in motion here as that ball's going to be handed off to him right there.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play, and
I'm not
we'll
sure.
see what they call.
As Hicks was, going down the line of scrimmage, he kind of turned his shoulders. I wonder if he's going to call him for offsides, illegal motion. See what happens. Are they going to? All right, so Franklin will take the penalty and push him back 5. So you got to probably, there you go, you got a 3rd and 12, 3rd and 13.
So a repeat here for 3rd down. As Bull Polson back out there, nobody in the backfield. As ball's going to be snapped. He's going to a little bit of a bobble of a throw there. Going to be thrown there to Casimir Hicks, who makes a man miss.
Another flag.
And there's just going to be another flag. Will be a pickup of a 1st down if this goes their way. We'll see what Decatur Central's, what the head referee calls.
Yeah.
As it looks like that may be going back on Decatur Central.
Holding on the Hawks, I think it's when lineman tried to keep Franklin off of Bo, and he grabbed him to make sure that wasn't going to happen. But
sometimes as a lineman, you just have to take the fact you got beat, but try to keep as much, as your hands on that other guy as you can.
So it looks like it's a 3rd down, and they're at the Decatur Middle School cafeteria. So you're going to have to go away. It's 20. 3rd and 20.
So obviously Decatur Central looking to negate this 3rd and 20, trying to keep from their first 3 and out all night. Ball is snapped as there's a blitz there. Polston rolls out himself, looking for a man, and he's going to be
incomplete.
An incomplete pass there. So Brian Leaf there on the play coverage, and Decatur Central will send out Colton Eisen and their punting team for their first 3 and out all game. So something they're definitely going to talk about on the sideline, the amount of penalties that were just thrown there. You were mentioning it earlier, Decatur Central needs to keep their penalties and their mental mistakes down to a minimum. Otherwise, this game will be lost very quickly.
So I think what Coach Enright wants to be careful of is that so Franklin gets a 3 and out, that they don't swing some momentum their way and take advantage of it. So defense needs to come out here and
So that punt went backwards. Decatur Central is going to have to pick that one up.
Yeah. And they're definitely going to have to play some defense here.
Colton Eisen downs his own punt at the 17-yard line.
So it'll be at the 17-yard line, and Franklin Community in their best field position of the night.
Right. So definitely going to need the defense to kind of step up and make sure they don't capitalize here. There it is right there. There's the start.
And right there, Decatur Central's run defense.
Tackled by number 0, Hunter Harvey.
And Harvey came all the way. He went left. The runner went left, and Harvey came all the way from the right side to make that tackle. That was a great effort.
So Franklin lining up here at about the 18.
And a loss of 1, so it's 2nd and 11.
As that ball's going to be handed off again. He's going to find himself a couple of yards there.
Cut back inside.
Trying to run through little holes, the cut back, and taken down.
Number 41, Corey Chauncey, the ball carrier, tackled by a flock of hawks. That's for you, Jessica.
That was a decent pickup. Looks like he picked up 6. So now you got a 3rd and 5, and
So from the knowledge given, Franklin potentially picks up at least 3 this drive, depending on where this ball is. As the ball snapped, and a flock of Hawks there, just there to take him down, and that'll bring a 3 and out for the Grizzly Cubs. Chris Gervais there on the tackle, and
I'm trying to see. Well,
looks like they're going to kick this one.
So a field goal would be all right. Kind of makes up for the kick. The
kick
punt.
is up, and it is going to be good.
It is good.
So
nice kick.
They go up they're down 3-14 now. An 11-score game, or 11-point game. Sorry. As there's about 6 minutes and 2 seconds left here before halftime.
Well, ideally it would have been great if they could have stopped him, but to only give him 3, that's the lesser of 2 evils. I'm not sure if our punter just shanked it. He just didn't get it, so it set him up in good field position for Franklin. So hopefully we can hold them to 3 going into halftime.
Ball security is not only your best friend, but so is the time management. Understanding that the clock is on your side on offense, you just have to understand when you're hitting and when you're not.
All right, so here we go.
So Alex Myers here to kick this one off to Decatur Central.
Like to see a good special teams play. Oh, I think they're going to try.
Little squib kick there, inbounded there by Harvey. Breaks his way through, and he's almost to midfield.
Right.
So better starting position than the last time. Negate the mental errors, and Decatur Central has themselves another touchdown.
So they're going to start on the 40.
The 40-yard line where the Hawks will take it over 1st and 10.
So it looks like Bull Polston's going to be leading this one, as Braylon Morris took the last 2 offensive drives starting.
Can't say I know what's in Coach Enright's head, but you got 6.5 minutes, and you got your starting quarterback out there.
So end around there taken by Harvey, and it looks like he may lose some yards. See where they call him down. See if they called him down behind the line or after.
They gave him 1, so it's like a 2nd and 9. And, that Feller for Franklin makes a good stop there. And like I said, hoping that it's not swinging Franklin's way. There we go, makes something happen. There we go, he's loose.
Handoff, he's going to be loose. He's taken down there at the 40. That is Michael Campbell. And there's going to be a penalty.
Good enough for a 1st down. Can't celebrate after it at all. Nope. Can't do any demonstration whatsoever.
So that may be called.
Good. So he's calling unsportsmanlike conduct. He hopped up and signaled the 1st down, and he's excited. I get that, but
unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down, Decatur Central.
So definitely one you're going to have to keep in mind.
So they're kind of back to where they started, but they've got a first down. You know, again, and going into sectional play,
Mental errors.
Yeah, you got to remember it's not the NFL.
So ball snap there.
Bo.
Nice pass play. As caught it over the defender.
Yep.
And going to be taken down there at about the 45. So Hunter Harvey coming back for that ball, snagging it over the defender for a Hawks first down.
So again, he's using the clock. Like you said, the clock is his friend, so all he has to do is just push it down, grind it down, and keep Franklin's offense off the field.
So ball's going to be snapped there.
Here he is, comes
end
around.
around handoff to Pharrell Carter, who's going to break loose, another tackle, stay on his feet, beat another man, and that's going to be a Decatur Central touchdown. So another touchdown there for Pharrell Carter, his second of the night, bringing the Hawks up to a 20-3 lead. And Pharrell Carter showing off his athleticism and why exactly he's going to go be playing D1 football the next year.
Nice job. Nice job. Now you got a Franklin Community player down. I think I saw him hobble off, and he didn't quite make it off the field, so we got an official's timeout. Good to see that. He's up on moving on his own.
So, of course, always proud to see somebody get up.
Nice 30-yard, I think it was a 32-yard scramble. I mean, and he never stopped. He didn't give up. Because there were a couple times it looked like they had him, and of course he squirts loose and gets into the end zone. That's what you're looking for.
So Jackson Doney here to kick up, and it is good.
That extra point is good. Bring the score, Decatur Central 21, Franklin Community 3.
Well, there you go. There's 21 in the first, at least 21 in the first half. They might get a chance to get the ball back and put some more points on the board going into halftime. I think I heard the booth talking halftime might be a little longer because of senior night, some other recognition going on.
Yeah, so like I was going back to what I said earlier, Decatur Central and their band and cheerleaders, obviously they earn that recognition as much as the football players and anybody else does on senior night. So going to commemorate any of the band members and all of the cheerleaders at halftime, along with a little bit of a halftime show for you. So just a little bit longer. I'm not feeling the greatest, folks, so I may not be back after halftime, but I will be back for our sectional play against, I believe it is North Central is who Decatur Central drew. So I was looking at everything this week, especially North Central, as Decatur Central, gets that week off, plays them Halloween night. A team, they are kind of similar to Perry Meridian, as I looked at their record. They are definitely close.
Cover it. They need to cover it.
So North Central is 2-6 on the year, but a 6A opponent nonetheless, just like Perry.
Right. So,
Number 13, Drew Wirtz, the return man.
So Drew Wirtz there, the return man, good tackled by Samaj Whitrow there.
so we need to make sure that they're covering that on special teams.
The Grizzly Cubs will have it first and 10 from their own 41.
So from the 41, the Cubs will have their own 1st and 10.
Got a single back and behind.
Ball snap there, going to be handed off, and he is going to maybe get a gain of about 5 or 6.
Tonte, the ball carrier for the Grizzly Cubs.
Gain of 7 there.
So you're under 4 minutes. You just got to make sure you got to hang on. You got to keep. Don't let them push down the field.
So, he gains about 6 or 7 yards there.
Here they come. Here they come. He
6,
just
7. And he's going to be hit
Stood
there
him up.
hard again. So
good job.
bring up a 3rd down for the Grizzly Cubs. About a 3 with 3 yards to pick up here.
Nice play by Chris Hill. Met him, stood him up, brought everybody else to finish it off.
Chris Hill and Braden Smith, or Smitty as he likes to go by, great tacklers and have been leading this defense with tackles all year as Franklin Man breaks loose there, and he's going to be taken down at about the 39. There is a flag on
There's
the
a
play.
flag on the play, so it's probably going to come back, probably holding on Franklin. Waiting for the official.
Yep, so it's going to be a holding there on the Cubs. And as you can see, he's wearing that pink gear to support breast cancer awareness.
Offense. Taking that penalty from the Aquatics foul. We will repeat 3rd down.
So a repeat of 3rd down as they're backing up to 3rd and 10. So back to where they started, but on 3rd down instead of 1st.
So
Sorry, 3rd and 11.
defense gets a break there.
So hand it off there, and he's going to be met immediately.
Yep.
And that'll cause another 3 and out for Franklin.
So what could have been a positive set of downs for the Grizzly Cubs.
Turns into a mental mistake and a 3 and out.
Right.
So far, other than that fumble, Decatur Central firing on all cylinders here tonight. And really good first half, obviously only letting up a field goal
Yep.
with about the 2-minute warning coming up here in the 2nd quarter. But a great first half of football nonetheless, as this ball is going to be a little bit of a bobble and is going to be up, taken there at about the 25. And he's going to break loose a little bit. Going to find himself some time and taking that ball up to about the 43.
So they've got 2 minutes, a little bit, just under 2 minutes. You got 4 downs. Get a first down and then see what you could make happen.
Your Hawks will start 1st and 10 for the 41-yard line.
So they come in. Bo
So
Polston.
Bo Polston going to be leading that Decatur Central offense once more with the last 2 minutes to go here in the 2nd quarter. So ball's going to be snapped there and handed off.
Keeps it.
Kept to himself, actually. Faked me out a little bit there. Taken down to the 45. Gain of 4 on the play there.
And a 5 on the play
So unless Franklin wants to burn their timeouts, just let it run down, go into the locker room. Like you said, you're going to have a little extra time because of halftime festivities, and so everybody will come out fresh.
There, looking for
all right,
something.
he's got a whole lot of field there, and he slides in.
And that's good for a first down for Decatur Central, putting them over in the Franklin territory.
So he great field vision by Bo. He saw it was wide open and
looking
he just
for a pass there as he's got himself
catch it.
a man.
Yes, he did.
It's going to be Colt.
No.
Oh, wow.
Called
So Carson Ison looking to come back to that ball as it just hit the ground a little too late. And they call that one an incomplete pass.
Stops the clock with
a minute to go exact.
Right. Yep. I think that might be the second incomplete pass for Bo tonight.
So ball posted on a 2nd and 10 as that ball is snapped. Looking for a
Oh,
pass.
look
Got a
at
man
that.
over the middle.
Nice.
It's going to be Casimir Hicks. Tackled down at about the 25. Running a little bit of a hurry-up offense here.
It's a great little inside slant. Got right behind the linebackers and picked up another first down, and that's all he's doing right
Quick
now.
snap.
There it
Out
is.
That's Hunter Harvey, who's going to fight his way to about the 4-yard line, running out of bounds, stopping the clock. So Decatur Central looking to put some more points on the board, adding a little bit of salt there before going into half.
But he's just the last two plays, he's just picked them apart, and that's what you're hoping for. Put another 7 on the board and go into halftime with a big lead. So first and goal. Just I'd look for that inside trap. Nope, there's a toss. Oh, he's still up.
And he's going to be tackled there for no loss.
Calls a timeout. Yep.
So just kind of giving it a second, think about this one as there's 31 seconds left on this play clock. And of course, we'd like to encourage you guys to stay during halftime as we recognize the senior cheerleaders and the seniors in the marching band and their parents as they've all come out to support their kids over the last 4 years. And we just encourage you guys to stay and watch a little bit of a show and show your support out to those people who have been here all 4 years and have showed their Hawk pride every single year they've been here.
It's all part of it. It's all part of the Friday Night Lights, pageantry, if you want to call it that. But it's all part of what makes it special, and it's been great.
So Decatur Central kind of knocking on the door here and just getting ready to try to put another 7 on the board before halftime with 1 timeout left to go with 31.3 seconds left in the second quarter.
I'd like to see that inside slant again.
So ball snap there, looking for a pass. He's
there
got
it
a little
is.
bit of a man,
Nice.
and that is going to be Pharrell Carter. They call him no good on that one, though.
Really?
They say that he was out. So he may have got possession of that ball, but his foot may have already been out. So a 3rd and goal for the Hawks with 29.8 seconds left to go.
That saved him that timeout, so he still got the timeout. So he could probably get at least 2 plays off here. Okay, but you also have to watch the play clock. You need to get this off.
So ball is
we got
snapped.
a flag on the play.
That may be a false start, which may look bad, but in a sense that sets up that early.
Yeah.
So that 5-yard penalty backs them up, but that also can give them some room to run that inside slant that you're looking for.
Yeah.
As there is 28.6 seconds left. So again, still able to run 2 plays with a timeout. Play clock hasn't started yet.
49.8 seconds on the game clock. Thank you.
So putting about a second back on the clock. So some time to run 2 more plays. Obviously, you know, you're up before half. You get to run these 2 plays without having to worry. So ball is snapped, looking for something. He's got Pharrell Carter, who's coming back, and that is his 3rd of the night. So once again, tying last week. So a Hawks touchdown.
They're just playing good ball right now with 25 seconds left on the clock. Okay, Franklin gave it up, so you got to like that.
So we'll see if Decatur sits at 6 or 7 points here. So Decatur Central now up 27-3. Ball snapped. It's up, and it is good. So that'll bring Decatur Central 28-3 as Franklin takes the ball with about 28 seconds left to go here in the second quarter.
So maybe they'll run the clock so they can go into halftime. Hopefully no mistakes.
We're going to get you a replay on that touchdown here.
So
as
both
you can see, he kind of,
a
little bit of a pressure, scrambles out to his right.
Franklin lost, they lost.
And Pharrell Carter was lost in the crowd there. And Decatur Central able to capitalize on another touchdown. Pharrell Carter's 3rd of the night.
Okay, what are we waiting for? Waiting for Decatur to come on out.
So Decatur Central firing on all sides of the ball so far. No touchdowns. Obviously, they were in the red zone, but that was due to the muffed punt. And so far, Decatur Central's only let up 3 points on defense and been down the field all game with 1 3-and-out themselves. So ball's going to be inbounded. Take it.
Cover it. There we go. We got to cover that. Special teams, looking for a special teams play.
And there's going to be a flag on the play.
I'm not sure why. Let's see. I think you might have had 12 men on the field.
So we'll see what the head official says here. So 12 players on the field.
Yep.
Called on Decatur Central there. Ball snapped, handed off there. Gonna run upfield.
That's it. Keep him in bounds, let the clock run. I mean, we're just going to let it run out, just go into halftime.
So that'll be the last play as Decatur Central takes the lead going into halftime, 28-3. We encourage you folks to stay for some senior night, some more senior night, and I won't be back, so I will see you folks in 2 weeks for Halloween night. And thank you again for joining me
All
tonight,
right.
sir.
All right, Bryson.
It's been a pleasure,
hope you
sir.
Feel better. And
Thank you, sir.
we'll keep things going.
And is escorted by her mom, Sabrina, her dad, William, her brothers, Dominic, Nathan, and Connor, and her sister, Michaela. I gotta get my throat together. Our next senior is Drake Bradshaw. Drake is a 4-year member and is escorted by his mom, Keisha, and dad, Brandon. Our next senior is Maddie Colbert. Maddie is a 5-year member and is escorted by her mom, Michelle, her dad, Jay, and her older brother, Jesse. Next, we have Edwin Cruz. Edwin is a 4-year member and is escorted by his mom, Felly, his dad, Jose, his sister, Yahira, his sister-in-law, Laura, and his cousin, Marco. Our next senior is Mason Ewing. Mason is a 4-year member and is escorted by his mother, Kelly, his grandmother, Candy, and is forever watched over with love and pride by his late father, Mark Ewing. Yeah, I went through that last year. That's poor guy. Our next senior, Brennan Francis. Brennan is a 4-year member and is escorted by his mom, Ty Francis, his brothers, Brody and Elijah, and his friend, Gavin. Yes. Next up is Austin Goebel. Austin is a 4-year member and is escorted by his mom, Sarah, and dad, Johnny. After nothing. Wow. Next is Gabriel Heyman. Gabriel's a 4-year member and is escorted by his mom, Deborah Heyman, his father, Brad Heyman Jr., and his sister, Aurora. Gabriel's a hoot. Next is Rashad Hill. Rashad is a 3-year member and is escorted by his mom, Denise, and dad, Michael. Next up is Jackson Jones. Jackson's a 4-year member. He's escorted by his mom, Tracy, dad, Nathan, and sister, Reagan. Our next senior is Madison Joseph. Madison is a 4-year member and is escorted by her mom, Connie, her Aunt Debbie, her Uncle Mike, and cousins Jayla, Aubrey, and Logan. That's done. Our next senior is Kelsey Kite. Kelsey is a 4-year member and is escorted by her mother, Angela, and father, Edward. I love Kelsey. Our next senior is Edwin Luna Jimenez. Edwin is a 4-year member and is escorted by his mom, Angelina, his dad, Martin, his brother, Carlos, and sister, Tatiana. Our next senior is Ren Mann. Ren is a 3-year member and is escorted by her mother, Courtney, her stepdad, Randy, her dad, Jeremy, her stepmom, Erica, her sister, Carly, and grandparents, Marjorie, Tammy, and Rodney. Oh, I love me some Ren Man. Our next senior is McKenna Miller. McKenna, a 3-year member, is escorted by her mother, Marissa, her grandma, Susan, and middle school band director, Lou John Williams. That's what I'm going with. This kid's really cool, this next kid. Our next senior is Jason Presnell. Jason is a 4-year member and is escorted by his mom, Brittany, dad, Jeffrey, brother, Jaden, grandma, Sherry, grandpa, Lonnie and Haley, and boyfriend, Vincent. Our next senior is Elijah Price. Elijah, a 4-year member, is escorted by Deborah and Matthew Price. Our next senior is Desiree Rojas. Desiree is a 4-year member and is escorted by her mom, Nisi, her dad, Herberto, her siblings, Justin, Cynthia, and Adrian, and grandma, Lulu.
That's the little girl that I said got her eye cut when I was teaching PE.
Our next senior is Brandon Sanchez. Brandon is a 4-year member and is escorted by his mom, Alex Kent. Our next senior is Kylie Smith. Kylie is a 4-year member and is escorted by her mom, Katie, and dad, Tyler, and brother, Colton. Our next senior is Brandon Vermillion. He's a 4-year member escorted by his mom, Angela, dad, Josh, sister, Maddie, and his girlfriend, Grace. Our next senior is Chloe Willard. Chloe is a 4-year member and is escorted by her mom, Sarah, her grandma, Karen, her grandpa, Doug, and girlfriend, Jamie. And our final senior, Haley Winderlish. She's a 5-year member and is escorted by her mom, Gwen, her dad, Brent, her brother, Tristan, and her boyfriend, Josh.
Her mom's working.
'25 Marching Band and Guard Senior Class. We thank you all for your years of service to the band program and Decatur Township. Our next senior is Rowan Kahn. Rowan is escorted by her dad, Todd Kahn, her mom, Courtney Kahn, and her brother, Lennox Kahn. Our next senior is Taylor Darnell. Taylor is escorted by her mom, Leslie Pash, her dad, Josh Darnell, her stepmom, Rachel Darnell, her stepdad, John Pash, and the rest of her family. Our next senior is Sophia Estes. Sophia is escorted by her mom, Jennifer, her dad, Justin, her grandpa, Jimmy, her Grammy B, and her brother, Caleb. Our next senior is Abby Evans. Abby is escorted by her parents, Lori and David Evans, her sisters, Jen Jones and Faith Evans, and her brother, Andrew Evans. Our next senior is Ifua Gamon. She is escorted by Apolline Gamon and Isabella Gamon. senior is Hayden Napier Owens. She is escorted by her mom, Nikki Napier Owens, her dad, Earl Owens, her sister, Kayla Napier, and her brother, Earl Napier Owens. And our final cheer senior this evening, Jocelyn Vandeventer. She's escorted by her mom, Estella, her dad, Dustin, her stepdad, David, and her stepmom, Amanda. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give another round of applause for our 2025 Cheer Seniors. And now for your halftime entertainment, please welcome the Decatur Central High School Marching Band and Guard, performing their 2025 program, Night Circle, with musical selections 160 BPM, Symphony Number 10, Adagio for Strings, Rite of Spring, and Angels in the Architecture. Drum majors Mason Ewing, Charles Rogers, and Desiree Rojas. The field is yours for your halftime performance.
Welcome back to Decatur Central Decatur Central High School at DeVere Stadium. I'm Bob Dolorosa. Bryson wasn't feeling good, so I'm going to try to take over. I'm here with Jason. He's going to help me out. We're coming back to the second half. The Hawks got a 25-point lead. It's just a matter of management and taking it and finishing it off. So I think all they have to do is play some smart football. They don't have to prove anything, and they'll come away with the win. So we'll see what happens here in the second half. We had some halftime festivities recognizing band members and senior cheerleaders, and so we've got all that out of the way. A little longer in the locker room, so guys are out here warming up. And I think, the Hawks will get the ball to start the second half. So just waiting to rock and roll.
Definitely, yeah. In this mid-state conference matchup, this is what it's all about. What you can come out in the second half after that long halftime and see, get the legs moving again and get right back to it. And then, with the 25-point lead, just hang on to it and keep it rolling throughout the second half.
That's right. So everybody's getting geared up. Guys are coming over to the sidelines, getting ready to go, and hopefully we can finish this game and walk away with the win. So they'll tee the ball up, get ready to go.
Bob, let's take a little recap of the first half, right?
Sure.
So, what do we got here for scoring here on Decatur's end?
Well, they came out and just moved the ball on that first possession right down the field. Bo hit a couple. I think he only missed one. He only had one incompletion. We pushed the ball up the field running. And after that, except for a fumble about midfield, they've been playing pretty solid football. So a couple of great plays, and they've been able to get loose and that kind of thing. So Pharrell Carter is everything coming his way. He's catching. Brandon Morris is hanging on to the ball, and he's made some great plays here tonight too. So I think if everybody just kind of gets back in the rhythm and stays there, they should be able to cap the night off with a big win.
Yeah, for sure. We saw Bo Polston there at the end of the first half. He ran a tremendous 2-minute drill down with, getting the ball down the field and then scoring ultimately with 28 seconds to go in the half. So
that was great. He found him. And there were a couple of them that, he's a foot. Morris was a foot out of bounds and that kind of thing. And it was just a matter of, okay, I guess now it's time to put it in and make it count. So
and they battled a couple penalties there too. So if they can try and eliminate those this half, they should be steady rolling to get started.
So I think we're getting ready to get going here. So they're getting the special teams together and just making sure that everybody's on the same page. I'd like to see special teams make a big play here. That would probably be, the icing on the cake. Offense has been running well. Defense has been stopping everything. And so...
Yeah, if we get a big play from special teams, it'd be huge for us here to start the half.
Yep. And, again, except for a muffed punt, we've had pretty good field position every time we've had the ball. So...
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. They run this little pooch kick here, right?
Yeah.
So they try to hit that gap in the middle of the field.
Yep.
And get there quicker. Our receivers are playing a little far back, so they got to run up on the ball.
And that's the whole idea. It's far enough back from the guys on the front and short for the guys that are deep, thinking that he's going to kick it away. And if one of the Franklin guys can get down there quick enough, they got the ball and they're in pretty good position.
Right.
But
In our favor, though, that ends us up with pretty good starting position there every time.
so he kicks it away. Okay. Looks like okay. Morris takes it. Here it is. Here it is. That's the play that.
That's what we wanted.
Yeah.
We'll take the ball at the 50 to start.
Sure. Work on the short side of the field. That's great. So we are going to start right at midfield. And looks like, let's see if Bo comes out, see who comes out at quarterback. I think probably Coach Enright will probably.
Looks like Morris is coming in.
Okay, so he's going to puts us in great field position, and then he's going to come out here and direct the offense. And I think, to Coach Enright's credit, he's got the best of both worlds. He's got a great quarterback in Bo, and then he's got somebody who's just as talented in Morris to come back and be able to back him up.
Exactly.
So he comes back the other way. Hart looks like, there he goes. Nice. That was a nice.
Is that Carson Ison?
Yes, it is. Colton
Ison.
Ison, and he turns that corner and gets up for first down. So he moves him up to the 35, 37.
Yep.
So
it looks like they started with Colton Ison and John Rolling there in the backfield and wide out rather than Farrell and Casimir.
So you got the tight formation in here. This time he keeps it. He's looking downfield. There it is, right there. Oh,
Michael Campbell.
okay. So there you go. 3 plays, touchdown.
Man, both of the receivers were wide open down
Yes,
there.
they
So there was some
were.
blown coverage, and I mean, either one of them could have caught that ball. They were both wide open, but
They were wide open, a little close to each other,
yeah,
but
they almost ran into each other. It was
Yep.
a little underthrown too, but hey, we will take
got
that
it, yep.
touchdown.
But again, in 40, 20-some seconds, they got another score on the board, and
Very quickly out of the half.
yeah. So, here we were worried about too much time in the locker room. Nope,
Didn't phase them.
not at all. So that's great. So again, with 11:36, okay, left in the third quarter, they come out.
Take a look at this replay of the touchdown here.
So he rolls out and he puts up a good ball. Yeah. Great. Yeah. They lost him in the coverage, and so he got open. And
Both those receivers over there, the cornerback didn't know which one to choose.
right.
And Michael ended up open for the touchdown. So
Safety
great
didn't
pass
come
from
over.
Braden. Excellent work from our camera crew there on the shot too. So props to the students out there on the cameras running the show and
That's right.
getting that touchdown in action.
So here we go. Ready to kick it away. Donnie's going to kick it away. Maybe they can get down there and get some good coverage and pin them back a little bit.
Kickoff for your Hawks, number 38, Jackson W. back to receive for the Grizzly Cubs.
Let's see if he can kick it deep here.
Yep. He's been putting it back there. That's pretty good. He's been doing a pretty good job tonight.
Yeah, there we go.
So, all right, covered up. Okay, all right, well, good. So,
Out to about the 31.
yep, see where they spot it.
Tackled by Brayden Smith for your Hawks among others.
33.
So, let's see what Franklin comes out with here on their first drive of the second half.
Grizzly Cubs will start first and 10 from their own 33-yard line.
All right, so So you've got
Ooh, swallowed up in the backfield.
good defense.
Number 41, Corey Tante, the ball carrier, and in the hole by Alex
Corey
Serber.
Tante,
Chris
number
Hill,
41.
for Hawks.
For Franklin running the ball.
So
Also one on the wing, over on second down and 11.
they're keeping them inside and making sure that they keep that clock running, and that's all they need to do. They just kind of grind it out and just. So again,
Yep, same thing.
good defense, not letting them penetrate, get outside or anything like that. So as long as that defense can keep them. Now, we need to make sure that they don't miss the coverage here and make sure that nobody gets behind the secondary. So let's how they come out here.
They're doing a great job of holding them on first and second down, so now it's
Right.
3rd and 8, 3rd and long.
Yeah, and that's
Forces them to pass, so
right. There it is.
quick screen.
There it is. There it is. Slow him down. All right.
Tackle.
Nice coverage. Nice coverage.
Good tackle, Braden.
Okay.
Number 8 pass.
So Smith
Number 41, Corey
meets him out there, doesn't let him get outside, and 3 and out.
That's exactly what we wanted.
Yeah.
We're at 4th down and 13.
So even if he gets a decent kickoff, we'll still have some pretty good field position. See what happens here. Oh, now it's live. We got to pick it up. No.
Corral Carter, the return man for Hawks.
Carter gets it upfield.
Yard line by number 6, Marco Alvey.
Another bobbled punt, but
So it looks like it's going to be on the 4. They're going to spot it on the 40-yard line of Decatur.
now they're going to bring Bo Polston back out.
So it'll be 1st and 10 on the 40.
The Hawks will start 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line.
So let's see if they can take advantage of this. So he rolls to his left, drops it outside. There he goes. He's still up on his feet. Okay.
What a catch and run.
Nice catch and run, right. Colt Nyson moving the chains.
Colton again with a big catch and run.
Yep.
Another Hawks, 1st down.
So we got a timeout.
This one, timeout on the field.
Is that official timeout?
Yes, looks like it. I don't know if somebody. So it's
Substitution.
right. So I'm going to guess that as we start to move down the field, and we still got 9 minutes to go. If Coach Enright puts another score up here on the board, then he'll kind of pull some of those starters, keep them safe, keep them healthy.
Get the
To the
second team
outside.
some reps.
Yep. So he gets it out to the flat there to
Holtz's pass completed to number 10, Carson Eisen.
Ison again, and he
Gain the 9 on the play to bring up 2nd down and 1 yard.
that's great.
9-yard catch to the sideline.
So we got a 2nd and 1 moving. So
Could have used a tackle inbounds there to run the clock down a little bit, but hey,
it's all right. So you
they're
got
moving the ball.
you got Carter out here wide. You got here it is. Oh my goodness,
Ooh,
that's
Casimir.
he's met by Jesse Bowes. Introduced him, and I think they might have even
He was hit
swap.
hard.
Yeah, swap chewing gum there. So
face mask to face mask.
Yep. All right, so you got a 3rd and 4. So pick up the first down. They're on the 35 of Franklin. Look for, I like that inside slant that they ran a little earlier. There he is right there. Then I don't know if he got there or not.
The ref on the far side.
Yep.
Yeah, he'll give it to him.
Looks like it. Well.
Good move by Farrell to get open there at the sideline close to us and pick up the first down.
Yep. And starts the clock back up.
Make it 1st and 10, Decatur Central from the Grizzly Cup 29.
So, they're moving the ball. Okay, got to run it. Play clock running down.
2 seconds. 1.
There we go. Got it off. That's good. Bo keeps it. And he's out of bounds. But he picks up 6. No, he picks up the
first down.
Looks like it.
Good IQ by Bo to see the clock running down and just take it by himself around the end. And
he's got great field vision. You know, there were a couple times in the first half he saw that it was wide open in the middle, and he took off, and
that's exactly what you want from the quarterback.
Get those big plays. So
just out of reach.
Ball Wilson's pass intended for Casimir Hicks, falls incomplete.
So you got a 2nd and 10. Just inside the red zone there at the 19. So, I mean, it's been a combination of some good play calling and some good field vision and seeing what's out there, and they're able to push the ball up the field. I mean,
yeah, they've pushed it up the field easily this drive.
When he gets loose, he's still loose. There he goes.
What an effort.
Yep.
After he's wrapped up.
Okay. So Amari Graves. So you got 3rd and 5. You'd like to be a little closer on 3rd down. You like those short yardage 3rd downs, but we'll see what happens here.
It'd be huge to pick up a first down here to be 1st and goal around the 10.
Yeah. There you go. Good concentration. He's in. There he goes.
Just
almost.
short.
All right.
Tried to lower his shoulder, almost got there. But
yes, he did. Nice 18-yard pickup there. Puts him 1st and goal on the 1.
Right at the 1-yard line.
So looks like coming out of into the second half, 2 drives, 2 scores. You can't ask too much for that.
Yeah.
More than that, and
3 and out on defense. They get the ball back and go score again, it looks like. So.
Nice in motion. There it is right there. He keeps it himself and he gets in. So you got to like that. So he puts it in. They're going to go for 1, it looks like. Bring out the kicking team. And so
I like the pole block there from Alex Serber and Dominic Friend.
Sealed that.
Sealed them.
On to attempt the extra point, number 38, Jackson Doty for your Hawks.
So he kicks up. Did he miss it?
Pulled it left.
Okay, no good. So
Decatur Central 41, Franklin Community.
So we got a 41-3 score.
Definitely in the driver's seat here early in the second half.
I would. So I'm wondering if we're going to see some personnel changes here for the rest of this quarter and into the fourth. Maybe you see some underclassmen come in and get some experience here, or some of those, maybe some of those seniors that don't usually get a lot of playing time, be able to step in. This being senior night here at Decatur Central.
Yeah, now's the time for them seniors to get some reps, and then our second and third team get some reps as well. Get them prepared for, potential backup scenarios in the playoffs.
Right.
An injured player goes down or something like that, the next man up. So it's very important here at the end of this game for them to get some reps and some experience right before playoffs.
And you want to take care of your starters.
Absolutely.
If you want to get them out so they don't get hurt.
Get them some rest and stay healthy.
Here goes Jackson. Donnie kicks the ball in, takes it. He stayed in bounds. Okay, there we go. Good stop.
I'm not sure why he fielded that there. That might have taken a bounce out of bounds, right?
And then got the extra yards on the penalty, yeah.
Looked like he was tiptoeing on the sidelines to catch it when he could have just let it bounce out of bounds, but hey, we'll take that.
So they get the ball on looks like the 27. They're 27. And see how they go.
Franklin Community will start first and 10 for their own 28-yard line.
So defense lines up, holds on to it, and it's incomplete. Looks like Bronson Stern comes up short.
Pressure back there with Michael Campbell.
And I think Stern's in. He's a sophomore. So I wonder if they're, just trying to...
Starting to throw him in.
Right. Even Franklin's trying to bring in some guys to get some reps. So you got Wirtz out here wide. I can't see who's in the slot there. Number 83. Okay. Bone Steel. Got to love that football name.
What was it? Bone
Steel?
That's a name.
Yeah. So you got looks like a 3rd and 6. So here we go with a defensive stop. So yeah, it looks like, some of the starters are coming off.
Just brought Braden Smith off.
So he scrambles, and I don't think he got it.
I think he was a couple yards short there.
So you want to give the defense credit, but you also have to wonder if that's kind of a rookie mistake, so to speak. He knew he had to get the...
So bring on the punt squad.
Yep. So now here, these younger guys or these less experienced guys just got to make sure you don't want to run into the kicker and all that kind of stuff. And
no penalties. Hold on to the ball.
There you go. So
good punt.
He takes it at about the 32. And he's still going, and nice return. So he's going to be at the 45, Decatur Central 45. It's where the offense will start. And let's see what kind of personnel comes out. It's been a quick quarter. We're 2 minutes, coming to the 2-minute mark.
Going to leave the starters in. Bo's in, Carter's in.
I think he'll probably play him the rest of this quarter, and then we'll see what happens at the start of the fourth.
Mm-hmm.
So Here they are. They're
I
on
can
the
imagine they just run this out.
right. So, minute 45. So pitch there to
Campbell.
good run. Picks up about 7 or 8. Picked up 8. Got a minute 20 to go. Hawks are in Grizzly Cub territory, so they're just pushing the ball down. Again, you got to like the second and 2, the short second, third down plays.
As long as they don't take a big sack here, yeah, we'll love the second and short, third and short.
There's that. Now, I think they'll give him forward progress, and he'll get the first down.
Looks like they're going to give it to him.
Yep.
His forward progress will be good enough for a Hawks first.
Carson Eisen over there with the reception.
So, ball's on the Franklin Community 45. So
Clock is running down. 28 to go in the third quarter.
So they might get it off here. They don't have to. So there it is. Bo keeps it. He rolls out. Rolls to his right. Nice catch.
Good catch.
And he's still on his feet. Nice job. Carson. Colt Nyson hanging on to that.
What a catch there.
And yards after catch. That's great. Uh-oh, we got a flag on the play. Roughing the passer. So I didn't see that. I was watching Colton move up the. And, that's probably just frustration on Franklin's part.
Yep.
Okay. You're down 38, and it's still a quarter to go.
Looked like the Ison got into it with the tackler down there as well, so Franklin's starting to get a little chippy, but
right.
Take that extra yardage added on.
So they're going to move the chains another 15. Okay, now. So that ends the third quarter.
That's added on to the end of the catch, correct?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they're going to add it on.
Well, that brought us all the way down to 15.
Definitely inside the red zone. I didn't see where they were going to spot it. So,
Decatur Central High School Athletics would like to make you aware of our new lighting system.
So they'll walk the other end and put it down around about the 15. And
quick third quarter there.
Yep.
Touchdown, 3 and out, touchdown again.
So JH's prediction was that Decatur would go up 42-14. They've done that already, and then some. And I think they're going to add another one.
And they're knocking on the door to add one more.
FedEx Employees Credit Association, Indiana International Guard, and Indiana National Guard. Hoosier Tent and Party Rental. IBEW Local 481. Armored Lock and Security. And tonight's Team Mill sponsors, Millwright's Local 1076, and in memory of Carl Wavy.
All right, so we're getting ready to start the fourth quarter here inside the red zone. It looks like they're putting the ball down about the, what is that, the 13?
Yep, looks like it. 14.
Yeah, so, and start with the first down. So I think they're going to cap it off here, and then we'll see what happens. So here we go.
Morris back there.
Yes.
Taking the snap.
He keeps it right up the middle. Nice job. Picks up 4, 5. About 5, yeah. So second and 5. Moves him down to the 7, the 8. No, the 6. I'm sorry, going the wrong way. So, what do we got here?
Timeout. Injury timeout.
Okay. So you got an official timeout. Somebody looks like.
The server's limping off.
Okay. Must have got it stepped on or something.
He rolled up on there and
Looks like he's holding his calf. No, his thigh or his knee. So again, here's a good example of getting him off the field, and maybe, I don't think he's seriously hurt, but he might be done for the night because,
don't want to
right.
re-injure that in the fourth quarter.
But, again, too, he's got a week off. I'm sure Coach will give him a couple days off next week. It's a Decatur Township's fall break, but I'm sure they'll be out here a couple of days. So Morris back there keeps it again himself, gets outside. It's a foot race. And he stopped about the 5-yard line.
Tried to cut it just inside that corner.
Yeah.
Gain of approximately 3 on the play. We're going to 3rd down and 2 for your Hawks.
Okay, so you got a 3rd down and 2, and you still get the 1st down without having to score. And then you get 4 more downs to put it in the end zone. So let's see.
4 downs inside the 3-yard line.
So here we go. Bo Polston underneath, center. Looks back. Oh, flips it. Oh, here we go.
Big man.
Oh, did he get it? Did he get
Short.
it? But there's that lineman's dream right there.
That was Alec. Server. Must have left him in after
He got it. He got the 1st down.
First down. We'll take the 1st down.
Yeah. But that was a nice, he came back the other way.
Give it to him one more time. Put him in the backfield.
That's
Let him
right.
run it in.
There you go. So then you got to wonder, was he really hurt or not?
That was a little gimmick before his trick play action.
So
They got him in the backfield.
Do they?
They do. They're trying to get him a score.
Uh-oh. You got a timeout. Let's see here. I think, it's senior night, so hey, why not?
Why not?
Put that cherry on top and so he can go out. DCH Live would like to give a special shout out to the Papa John's for providing the broadcast crew with pizza for the game tonight. Located just down the road from Decatur Central High School, the Papa John's at 7105 Kentucky Avenue and Canby Road donated enough pizza to feed the entire broadcast crew free of charge. Their support helps foster student learning of valuable broadcast skills. If you would like to get some pizza for yourself after the game tonight, ask that you mention the we currently have a DCH Live viewer. We have a 25% regular menu price with code BX25 off. Again, code is 25% off is BX25 off. We thank them for their continued support of our DCHS Live broadcast. Thanks to Papa John's. So here we go. 9.5. And it looked like, did he get in? Did they give it to him? Yes, they did.
The server scores a touchdown.
So,
Gotta love that for him.
yeah, you do. And they took a little play out of the Philadelphia Eagles playbook with that tush push.
A little tush push action.
So
Willie McGinnis.
So, okay, they're going to kick.
There wasn't nothing fake about their chilies.
All right.
The extra point here.
So Jackson Donnie going to put it up, and it's good.
And Jackson Donnie's extra point is good. The score now, Decatur Central 48. Franklin Community 3.
So definitely Hawks in command.
Move the ball down the field with ease there at the end of the third, and then they just finished it off here in the fourth quarter.
So this is going to be a good win here for the Hawks going into sectional play. Looks like they're going to sit on top of the conference as well. So even though this one's not quite over, I'm sure they're already looking to North Central for that first sectional round game.
Yeah, we haven't looked at the scores from tonight, but Decatur Central, they are the sole leaders in the Mid-State Conference right now, right?
Yep.
So they'll take that conference champs outright.
Yep.
Jackson Donnie set to kick off for your Hawks. Back to receive number 41, Corey Tente. And number 17, Connor Nevin.
So here we go. Jackson's going to kick it off again. Well, he's kicking well tonight.
Good kick that time. Oh, it's fumbled.
It's a live ball. So it'll be a touchback. So it'll come out.
20-yard line.
Yep, they'll bring it out to the 20.
That was a great kick that time.
Yes, it was. I'm not sure if not to take away from the kick, but I was wondering if he was hearing footsteps coming his way. So
yeah, it didn't look like he was ready for it over his head. So.
Yep. All right, so here we go. Yeah, I think there's some new numbers out there. So coach has got getting some new personnel in there. So,
Number 41, Corey Tente, the ball carrier.
So the other thing, Coach Enright, I hope, told the guys, keep them in bounds. Don't let them get outside.
Yep, keep them in bounds. Keep that play clock running.
So,
already down to 7 minutes to go in the fourth, so.
Yeah. All right, so we got a 2nd and 3. Okay.
Wrapped up quick in the backfield.
Yeah, not this time though.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
So, doesn't look like a gain, so he's going to be looks like he's 3rd and 3. Looks like he's on the 27-yard line. Nose of the ball on the touch of the 27. So maybe the new guys got, jitters off that and stepped up. Hands it off. Okay, he hesitates. I don't think he got it.
Found a hole, but it looked like he...
Oh, he's still going.
Uh-oh.
I thought he was down. So...
They didn't blow the whistle there.
They let him, so they gave him the first down. Okay. All right. So, and I got to say, I think this is Franklin's first down in, since the first half.
Yeah.
So, all right. So the ball's
3 and out and 3 and out.
Yeah. So the ball's on the 31 of Decatur Central. So he hands it off to him. He keeps it. Franklin,
right side.
Quarterback keeps it. Hang on to him. There you go. He's going to be close. And he got it. So he gives him the first down.
They'll give it to him.
So but that's fine. Just keep that clock running.
Good tackle there in open field. Wrapped
Yep.
him up. Don't let him get away.
So, got to the outside. There on it.
Inbounds again. The clock will continue to run.
That was Corey Tonte for Franklin. And they're moving the ball, and that's okay. 4.5 minutes in the fourth quarter with a 45-point lead. It's all right. So, kind of right up the middle. Look like Tonte again. I hope I'm saying that right, Corey, and your mom and dad.
Corey Tonte, the ball carrier.
And our PA announcer helped me out with that one too. So it's third down. We got about 3 to go. They're on their 49. Spins, and it's going to be close. And looks like they're going to give it to him. So they cross midfield into Hawk territory. And it's going to be first down on the 48. So again, they're moving the ball. Okay.
Picked up a couple first downs here.
Yep.
So
He takes a snap. Tonte again around the left side. Okay. And there's the whistle.
still in bounds.
Yep. So we're at the 3-minute mark and picked up about 6, 7. Going to be second down and 3. Yeah, second down and 3. So again, it's going to be a good win for the Hawks to wrap up the season, wrap up the regular season, and go into the playoffs with a little momentum. Okay, Conte gets around the left side. He picks up the first down. Looks like he picked up about 7. So
Always a good night when we win on senior night, you know.
Yep.
Let the seniors have their moment as the last regular season game.
So we're under 2 minutes to go. I got the ball on the 32. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Good stop by the defense. A lot of blue. You like to see that. So it's second and 10. Ball's on the 32 of the Hawk. Of the Hawks.
See if we can hold them from scoring here.
Hands it off. Who is that? Is that Conte again?
And
he gets loose, and he's going to add 6.
Right after I said that. Tried to hold them from scoring before the end of the quarter and break one free.
Okay. All right. Yeah. No harm, no foul. So
not going to hurt us there. So.
No. And they're running the clock, and so all right, man. See you later. All right.
On to take the extra point, number 99, Ingram Moore.
So Moore's going to add the extra point. It's up and it's good. There it is. All right. Well, we got about 10 seconds left.
That brings the score, Decatur Central 48, Franklin Community 10.
48-10, 10 seconds to go.
All right, so we're going to wrap things up here, special teams. If nothing else, just kind of grab the ball and run it around and burn out the clock, and we can all go home with a big win.
Yep. You can imagine, yeah, they'll just field the kickoff and run around a little bit and then take a knee.
So
Hands are starting to funnel out here.
yep. Moore's going to kick it away. Just hang on to the ball for 10 seconds. And all right. So there we go. Just that's it. Just keep going. There you go. And there's the clock. And that's the ball game. So Hawks get another one here today at the home stadium. They beat Franklin Community 48-10. Great performance by Bo Polston and the whole Hawk offense. Defense did a great job of stopping things. So thanks for being with us tonight. We appreciate your support. They'll face North Central in 2 weeks on Halloween night. So, all right, everyone have a good evening. Good night.